Luxury isn't about diamonds, logos, or noise. It's about silence, the kind that speaks volumes. The world worships visible wealth, gold watches, roaring engines, designer monograms. But the truly wealthy? They speak a different language, one of restraint, precision, and grace. It's a world where a plain white shirt can say more than a logo ever could, where silence replaces boasting, where presence, not possessions, define power. These are not random habits or surface-level choices. They are subtle, unspoken codes, recognized instantly by those who belong to the quiet elite. Most people will never see them. But for those who do, they reveal everything: heritage, self-control, and mastery. Because real wealth doesn't perform. It simply is. In this video, we'll uncover 12 quiet luxury signs that only the ultra-rich recognize, the hidden language of status that whispers instead of shouts. Sign 1. The art of understatement. True wealth avoids excess. It's measured by precision, not abundance. A $5,000 Brunello Cucinelli blazer with no logo, no flash, no proof, just perfection in fabric, cut, and fit. To the untrained eye, it's invisible. But to those who know, it speaks volumes. The ultra-rich value recognition without exposure. They wear silence as armor. Because when you already belong, you no longer need to announce it. Understatement isn't absence. It's intention. Every stitch, every detail exists with purpose. Quiet luxury whispers, "I could, but I don't need to." Don't seek validation through labels. Seek refinement through restraint. Invest in quality that speaks to you, not for you. Sign 2. Effortless composure. The wealthiest people never rush. Their calmness is currency, a signal of control few can afford. At a luxury gala, notice the room. The loudest laughs belong to those trying to belong. The quiet ones? They already do. Composure reveals power. Stillness reveals confidence. You cannot fake serenity when your life depends on performance. In a world addicted to urgency, composure feels royal. It tells others, "I have time because I own it." Practice stillness. Slow your movements. Listen more than you speak. Presence is the ultimate luxury, and calmness the highest signal of control. Sign 3. The weight of silence. Loudness seeks attention. Silence commands it. In boardrooms, the most powerful person often says the least. They observe, calculate, and strike only when necessary. Their silence isn't emptiness, it's presence distilled. Noise is insecurity dressed as confidence. The ultra-rich know this. They don't need to fill every pause, they let others reveal themselves. In a world obsessed with performance, silence is rebellion. It's power that doesn't demand, it commands. When you speak less, every word becomes gold. True authority whispers. Let your silence become your signal, not of weakness but of mastery. Speak less, be more. Sign 4. Investment in time, not things. The rich don't chase objects. They buy back time. Private jets, assistants, and automation aren't about showing off, they're about freedom. Time is wealth's rarest luxury, the one asset you can't repurchase once lost. While others collect things, the ultra-rich collect hours. They design lives where decisions are fewer, days are lighter, and energy is preserved for what matters. Ownership of time is ownership of life. When you no longer sell your minutes, you start living deliberately. Stop trading your hours for validation. Build systems that return your time. Because time, not money, is the true measure of success. Sign 5. The patina of authenticity. Quiet luxury embraces age. The worn leather bag, the softened cashmere, the scuffed watch, they're not flaws. They're proof of endurance. Old money treasures things that last. A leather chair that's been in the family for decades speaks louder than a showroom full of new furniture. Imperfection becomes beauty when paired with legacy. Each scratch tells a story. Each crease whispers, "I've been here longer than trends." True wealth is timeless, not polished. Buy pieces worth aging with, objects that become richer with time, not outdated by it. The goal isn't to look new, it's to look eternal. Sign 6. Discretion as power. The ultra-rich don't broadcast their lives. They guard them. No mansion tours. No flashy posts. No desperate proof. Because privacy equals exclusivity. You'll never see the most powerful people oversharing, because visibility invites imitation, and imitation weakens distinction. Discretion is not secrecy, it's strategy. It protects peace, reputation, and power. In quiet wealth circles, what's unspoken is sacred. Their most valuable assets are hidden, from homes to relationships to legacies. Guard your life like an investment. Protect what you love from the noise. True luxury isn't public, it's private. Not everything valuable must be seen. Sign 7, subtle sense, invisible status. You'll never smell quiet luxury before it enters the room, but you'll remember it after it leaves. A bespoke fragrance from a perfumer who doesn't advertise. No bottle display. No brand recognition. Only memory. To the ultra-rich, scent is identity, invisible yet unforgettable. Luxury that can't be Googled feels more powerful. It's personal, secret, and irreplaceable. Let others chase trends. Build your signature, one that lingers softly, not loudly. Let people feel your presence, not see your performance. Sign 8, mastery of minimalism. To the ultra-rich, excess equals insecurity. A living room with space, art, air, and light feels more expensive than a room filled with gold. Minimalism isn't about owning less. It's about needing less. The elite understand that clarity is the new luxury. Every object, every choice has a purpose. Nothing is random. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication because it demands discipline. When you strip away noise, excellence remains. The loud confuse clutter for richness. The wise understand that emptiness creates focus, and focus creates wealth. Simplify your life until only excellence remains. Because refinement isn't addition. It's subtraction done beautifully. Sign 9, legacy over limelight. Quiet luxury families think in generations, not quarters. They don't build fame, they build foundations. Schools, trusts, and institutions that outlive them. Legacy is the quietest form of immortality. While others chase applause, they plant roots. Wealth that lasts isn't measured in money but in memory. Ask yourself, will what you build still matter when you're gone? The truly rich don't want to be remembered for what they owned, but for what they built. Legacy whispers. Limelight fades. Choose the one that outlives noise. Sign 10, education as elegance. The quiet elite invest in intellect. They study art, architecture, philosophy, finance, not to impress but to understand. At their dinner tables you won't hear brand names. You'll hear stories of history, culture, and ideas that shape nations. Knowledge refines status. Because money without intellect is noise, loud, temporary, hollow. Education polishes power. It adds texture to wealth and grace to influence. Curate your mind the way they curate art, with patience, taste, and precision. In a world obsessed with looking rich, dare to think rich. Intelligence is the subtlest display of wealth, and the only one that never depreciates. Sign 11, perfect imperfection. The ultra-rich embrace the handmade, the slightly flawed, the perfectly imperfect. A Japanese tea bowl repaired with gold, kintsugi. Its cracks don't ruin it, they redefine it. Perfection is sterile. Character is alive. Quiet luxury values authenticity over flawlessness because beauty is born in imperfection. Mass-produced perfection lacks soul. Handmade imperfection carries truth. Stop chasing flawless. Start embracing authentic. Because refinement isn't about hiding cracks, it's about turning them into art. Sign 12, the quiet circle. Their networks are invisible, quiet dinners, handwritten letters, unpublicized partnerships. The world's wealthiest don't network. They connect through trust, reputation, and shared discretion. Real power moves in silence. The meetings that change industries rarely make headlines. Their loyalty is currency. Their privacy priceless. The loud collect contacts. The quiet collect alliances. Build circles of trust, not crowds of attention. Because the most powerful rooms are the ones no one knows exist. True luxury isn't about owning more, it's about needing less. It's found in silence, control, and legacy. In the calm confidence of those who don't need to prove anything. Quiet wealth is not absence. It's mastery, over self, over time, over impulse. While others compete for attention, the quiet elite compete only with their past selves. Real wealth is peace of mind, freedom, presence, the ability to move through the world on your own terms. When you understand that, you stop chasing validation and start embodying elegance. Because wealth whispers, ego screams. If you found truth in these signs, subscribe and join those who live elegantly, quietly, and free.